Your dream life is going to cost you your old life. The old way you used to think, you can't think like that no more. Okay? The old ways you used to operate, you can't operate like that no more. You are tapping in to your dreams, baby. So that means you have to start thinking and operating in a different way. So today, that's what we're going to talk about, how you can go from where you are right now to how you want to create your new reality. All right? So many of us that are living in our current lives have a dream, right? We want a new car. We want a new house. We want to leave and move in a different state. We want to have a new partner, whatever it is, or maybe strengthen the relationship you already have in these areas. It is okay to manifest anything because we can have anything that we want. But the truth of it is that we have to become those versions before we get those things. And a big part of that is learning how to create that when you're in your circumstance of where you are right now in this current moment, okay? So part of the thing that you have to realize is that it's up to you to change the programming that you've been creating all along, okay? Sometimes this is part of society shit that we couldn't control. And sometimes it's our own shit that we think about and the beliefs that we carried from other people in our lives, to family, to friends, to just limiting beliefs of what we felt like we couldn't do or we can do. So it's important for you to realize that that's going to cost you. When you start to believe in a dream for yourself, whatever it is, whether it's physical stuff or whether it's just becoming a better version internally, you have to remember that you have to get out of the doubt and the limiting beliefs, because part of what you're creating is a brand new version that you have never seen before. You have never experienced this version of you before. The person who has the dream car, the person who has the house, the person who has the career, or the person who just has perfect health, the person who feels more confident about themselves. All of these things are going to take a toll on the old person that you used to be. So for me, I remember that I couldn't believe that I could have a successful YouTube channel, right? Where I am doing this as my own job. This is the career that I've created for myself. I can confidently say that now. Maybe a year ago, 2 years ago, for damn sure, I could not say that, right? There are certain things that I had to work on inwardly so that I could create that type of belief system for myself. So if you're struggling on how to create your dream life, it is because 9 times out of 10, you might have some beliefs that you don't actually believe what you want, or it could be the fact that you are scared that if this actually happens, that you might mess it all up. And I've been there. Because whenever we tap into things of a dream life that we have never seen for ourselves and nobody else around us is doing it, and I talked about this in my last video, so go check that out after this one, because a lot of the times when we're in those type of scenarios, it's very hard to dream outside of what our environment is, right? I've told y'all before, like after college, I moved back home, started creating my new life for myself. And even though I didn't really know how to create this, it really, really was hard because it's like, I don't see anybody else doing this, right? I'm like the first person that is doing this in my own way and in my own lane. And believing in something that you can't even see. But that's part of kind of that calculated risk that you have to have. You have to be persistent with yourself. So I want you to sit down and I want you to think about what are the things that you did not allow yourself to believe because you felt like it wasn't possible, okay? So this could be something as small as like, maybe you want to go back to college and nobody else in your family has gone to college, or maybe they went to college but they dropped out. And so now you want to be the first person to get that bachelor's degree or that associate's degree or whatever. And maybe you're from like, you know, a place that maybe you didn't see a lot of success in that, right? Your job is not to sit around and keep holding on to what other people around you are saying about what you're doing or thinking about what you're doing. Your job is to wake up every day and to make moves to how you can make that happen. And sometimes it's not always about physically making moves. A lot of the times it's just mentally. Okay? How can you research one thing for the day? How can you call those people and talk to them about the curriculum, right? If that's something that you really want to do. It's all about the baby steps of creating this reality. But the thing is that your fear is going to hold you sometimes. Your mind that doesn't always work in your favor is going to be like, what the hell are you doing? This is not the regularly scheduled program. Let's go back to what we've been doing. Okay, so it was easy for me at one point to be like, damn, I don't want to create content anymore. I don't want to do this anymore, because I felt kind of like it was either impossible. I felt like I was wasting my time, and I was listening to people who were telling me that what I was doing was not realistic or wasn't lucrative or whatever it is, right? And if I allowed that to stop me, I would not be making videos right now. Okay, so you have to persist through whatever the noise is, which is not always easy, but you have to do it. Another thing that will cost you your old life within your dreams is being your authentic self, okay? I got my nails on, all right? Okay, and I got them done like weeks ago, but my point is I used to be afraid to do stuff like this. I used to be afraid to be my authentic self on here. There was a period of time where I was talking like in ways that I don't talk, and acting in ways that I do not act on here and on other platforms, and just in my own personal life, that I had to realize in order for me to manifest the dreams that I want, I have to be the person that I truly am and not try to hide myself because of the fear of what other people would say or what I think other people would think about me. So whenever it comes down to your dreams, you have to be willing to be made fun of. You have to be willing to be put down in some ways. You have to be willing to sometimes go toe to toe with people, okay? It just happens. Whether it's family members, friends, whoever it is, right? People at your job, whatever. You have to be willing to sometimes cause confrontation just so that you can stand up for yourself if needed. Don't be going in there trying to start drama and shit. We don't got time for that, okay? We in that positive frequency, that positive good energy around here. So we don't play about that. But that is a part of it, because I remember when I was in high school, I was always like being made fun of because I was just being me, simply, And so as time went on, I remember I was like deleting videos off of my my Instagram page. I remember I deleted videos off of here because I felt so embarrassed. Like people just were being so mean, and all I was doing was just being myself. And now I've learned that when you create your dream life, a lot of times when you are in your current reality and people don't understand what you're doing, or you seem to be the crazy person or the oddball out, a lot of times these people who are making fun of you, they love the fucking shit that you're doing, is what I was gonna say. They love it. They love it. They just don't know how to say that to you, like real raw, and just express it. So even though you might seem like you're doing something off, you're not. You're following your own heart. Another thing that I realized about your old life is that you have to have a lot of gratitude, you have to have a lot of patience, and you have to continue to be persistent. See, a lot of us that have businesses or that want to be in the limelight or whatever it is, whatever you want to do, be that. But don't allow yourself to get so deep into that you are not grateful for how far you've already come. I tend to forget sometimes how well my videos have done. I compare myself to like, oh damn, the last video didn't get as many views as this one. Or, oh my gosh, like, I made a little bit of money here with this company, but I haven't made anything in like 10 months. It's all part of the process of understanding that everything you want is already here. It's already on the way. That's how I like to think of it. Even if I don't wake up and believe that it's here today, I know that every single time I pour into these videos, I press record, I come up with new ideas, I know that everything that I've executed on is gonna happen, okay? And so don't be scared to dream big. That's another thing. When you have this life that you're creating for yourself, don't be scared to dream big. I used to really downplay my style and how I dress. I'll link my Instagram down below. Y'all can follow me if you want to. But I love fashion. I love accessories. I love feeling good and looking good and all of that. And I used to feel embarrassed because I felt like I was too much. I felt like the dreams that I was asking for sometimes were too much. And I realized over time, like, nothing is too much. It's only too much because you allow society to tell you that it's too much. Okay, that's their real teeth, all right? You're only stopping yourself from things because you think that if I get more money than everybody around me, or if I am living in a certain lifestyle that affords me the ability to be in rooms or in places that maybe most people cannot go into, or if I'm saying to myself that I don't want to get up and have to work a job for 60 hours a week and be burnt out and tired, and there's better ways of making money in a shorter amount of time, you can have all those things. You don't need to feel embarrassed because of that. And I used to feel so much shame around the things that I wanted because I felt like, what if it comes easy? What if it happens so effortlessly and I don't have to do anything? That is what the universe placed us here for, right? To be a creator. And if you're watching this video, by the way, you better like it. I know I'm a little far into the video now, but I know that at the end of the day, I am somebody that's going to have my dreams. I am going to be able to see myself manifest everything into fruition because I never give up on myself. I continue to be my authentic self and push yourself, and then be patient. Be patient. Have so much gratitude. Just say, universe, thank you. I thank you for watching this video. If it's your first time here and it's your first time seeing me, what's up, And just be grateful. Gratitude takes you everywhere, okay? And if you can be grateful for what I have, the health I have, the confidence I have, the ability to be on this channel and continue to be persistent, the ability to help millions of people. Baby, I ain't got there yet, but we're gonna get there one day, okay? And I remember a lot of y'all that started off with me back in 2019 when I took this a lot more serious than I did years before. Those are moments that sometimes your dreams come even faster, but it helps you to be grateful for where you are today. Okay, so I hope you take some of these tips today. I hope you apply them into your life today. I hope you have a wonderful week, by the way, wherever you are, however you're doing. I hope you take some time out for yourself, but I also want you to not forget ever that you have a dream and that you are on this planet to fulfill that. Okay, I don't give a fuck what anybody got to say. Okay, girl, I don't care what anyone has to say about what you're doing. All right, I'm telling you right now, if you continue to keep being persistent in what you're doing right now, the efforts will pay off. And I'm telling you that from me to you as a dreamer, as a creator, as somebody who knows that, look, even if you have not seen a single person in your family line do what you are doing, or you don't have any connections of friends, or you're not in the city for it, I have been through all of that, okay? I'm still in my hometown right now. And I don't have really anything of what I want. Materially, I don't have it yet. But I do have it in this heart, okay? In my soul, all right? I've already been feeling that, visualizing that, creating that. And there's things that'll pop up in my reality that will prove to me and confirm that, hey, that's it. So don't ever give up. Don't ever think that just because it's not here today that you will never get it. That is not true, okay? Let it go. Let the universe do what it needs to do to, support you. Stop trying to do it all by yourself. Stop getting into hustle culture. Stop trying to stress yourself out about trying to make this happen, and stop listening to the people and the things in your head and society and all this shit. Sit down, be quiet, be persistent, keep going, and never forget, okay, that you could have your shit tomorrow. You never know how the universe works and how things happen. So anyway, I'll see y'all in the next video. Make sure you subscribe to the tribe. Watch this video that pops up. Maybe if not, just watch the last recent video on my channel, and make sure that you share this video if it helped you to help somebody else. All right, I'll see you on the next one. Peace.